Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Friday Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Chatello. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute baby cards. So this one here, I had a request to make a boy baby shower card. Today we're going to be making the girl version. But before we get started, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about my monthly specials this month. It's a new month, so that means new specials. And if you use this host code when you order, on orders of under $150, you will receive, let me pull that up for you, the Hydrangea Hill Suite Tutorials with a $50 purchase and the Artistry Bloom Sequins with a $100 purchase. And orders over $150, you become your own hostess. You'll get both of those plus the Stampin' Rewards. So I just wanted to tell you about those really quick before we get started. All right, and so for our girl card today, I decided to go with Petal Pink. This one is in Balmy Blue, and we're going to be using the Baby Pull Toys stamp set from the January to June mini catalog. And this is just so cute. I almost overlooked it when I was looking through the catalog, but it's got sentiments for a girl or a boy and these adorable little animals. So for the boy card, I used the lion. Today we're going to use the elephant. And all the measurements and everything we will be using for this card will be on my blog after this post. So first I'm going to start with my Petal Pink base. And then I used the Subtle 6x6 DSP. There's two sides to it. There's actually 4 designs, I believe. We're going to use the polka dots. And then I went with some of the Forever Greenery trim. It's very vanilla, but I think it looks cute with this card. So we're going to put that on first and get my Scotch tape out. And this might be a little bit long, so I might have to cut it. This was just the end of a roll that I had. And this ribbon actually right now is on the last chance retiring sale. And I believe it's like $7 for 2 things of ribbon. You get this and then the gold trim. Really good deal. And so now I already stamped and die cut my elephant. But before we cut it, I wanted to show you how I get the shape. So if you look on the finished card here, the lion is using the stitch shapes, and then behind it is a scallop circle. And that comes from the layering circles die. So what I do is when I overlay things like that, I cut out my shape that I want, and then I just kind of put it on. So you can see that one would be bigger. That one, I went with this one because it fits perfectly on the inside of there. And the layering circles dies are sticking around, but the stitch shapes dies are retiring. So let me get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out. I have been playing with this. I'm on spring break right now, and I am loving it. So it comes with 4 plates. The number 1 plate is your base plate. I know it's going to be kind of hard to see because I'm really close in here. I don't really have a good way to zoom out, but that's your base platform. And then the number 2 is for thin die. So we're going to be using that. And then you get 2 clear cutting plates. You can see I've used that one quite a bit. And these are the number 3. So we're going to put one down. And just, we're not going to be using it, but the number 4 is for embossing. So instead of the 2, 3 plates, you'll use your platform, number 1, number 2, or number 1, and then just this, sorry, for embossing. But I'll show you that another time. So let's put down our cardstock. So I have Petal Pink here. Hoping you can see that. Petal Pink, and then my scallop circle. And if I was cutting something where it mattered where the die went, I would probably use a piece of washi tape. But since it doesn't really matter where the circle goes, I'm not going to stick it down. And then you just run it through. And there's a little bit of static to it. And there's our scallop circle. So that's all for the die cutting. Let me put this away. I've cut some butterflies with it. I love it. It's way better than my other machine where I would have to do 2 or 3 passes through to get a good image. This one, it just goes through once and it's perfect. So now let's get our elephant back out. And I just stamped it in smoky slate or gray granite, one of the, I think it was smoky slate. And we're going to color using Stampin' Blends. The little lion here I colored in balmy blue, and I used the dark for his mane there. I like how that turned out. But this one, we're just going to use the petal pink. We're going to start with the light. You can do it any order you want. I like starting with the light. I just think it's easier to make things darker, or to, yeah, make things darker than it is to lighten them back up. So I'm just going to kind of lightly go around that gray there. I don't want to blend the gray out too much and make our elephant look like they've been playing in the mud or anything. And then for the wheels, I'm going to leave those uncolored for right now because I'm just going to use the dark on them. And you'll see why in a minute. I really like the blends. They're super easy to do shading and things like that with them. So the reason I just colored those with the dark is because now I'm going to color the little trainee sitting on with both, and that should give a slight definition, a little slight depth of color there. And I'm just going to go over the ears. And just a little bit in the trunk area. And the back legs. And then to blend that so it flows a little better, we're just going to go over the line with the light again. Okay, so now our coloring's all done. I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. And for the stamping, I want to use it's a girl stamp, the hearts. And I use this one on the inside of this car. I'll show you the inside. I did the stars and that. I think I'm going to use the same sentiment. Hi, Tom. Hi, Lori. Tom asked, how do you like this set? I love this set. I think this will be a good one, even if in a year from now it retires. I like it. I think it's very versatile. It doesn't go out of style. And then Lori says, what color are you using? I'm using petal pink for the elephant here. I used balmy blue on the little lion I colored. So then I cut out a piece of basic white, and I don't have my notebook with me, but the measurements will be on my blog after this post, or after this live, sorry. Use a C black and petal pink. Oh, I don't want to do it on that one. I want this one for the inside. We'll do the inside first. Just ink up my stamp and try to center it. I like my grid paper for this. And then I also have an A black for the hearts. And I'm just going to go in the corner down there and then once up there. And it's okay if you get it a little off the paper. I think it looks better that way sometimes. So that's the inside done. And now we need our It's a Girl, and this is a B black. And I like to just line up my paper on my grid paper to try to get it to go straight. And I got a little bit of ink there. So you know what? We're just going to flip it over. I like that paper has two sides, and nobody will know that I messed up on the first one. I think I pressed a little too hard on the first one. Okay, our stamping is done. Sorry, let me just clean my stamps quickly because I will definitely put my finger in them and get ink everywhere. And this is the Stampin' Scrub and the Stampin' Mist that I use to clean my stamps. I've probably had the Stampin' Scrub for 10 years now. Stampin' Mist is fairly new. I just ran out, so that one's fairly new. Remove our stamps, and then we're ready to put our card together. I'll bring back in my base and my DSP. And I'm probably going to run out of seal here in a minute. I can see the red line poking through. Yep, that's okay. I have one ready to go. So for the seal, all you do is pull out that and you add the refill. Just line up. There's holes on it, and you just have to line it up with little pegs. Snap it back on, and you're ready to go. Quick and easy. I'm trying to be quick, and it's not letting me. We're just going to stick this to our card base. And then a little bit of seal on our elephant. Hi, Luli. Glad you could join us today. I'm going to stick our elephant there on our scallop circle. And then our sentiment. Go right over where I messed up the stamping. This new seal is not cooperating. There we go. And then I have a piece of petal pink that is 1/4 inch larger. And like I said, all the measurements will be on my blog within the hour after this post. And then for a little embellishment, I use the pastel pearls. There's a gorgeous grape. I think that may be Seaside Spray, but I'm going to call it Balmy Blue. Highland Heather, and either Blushing Bride or Petal Pink. It looks good though with the colors I chose. So I'm going to go ahead and use whatever color this is. It might be Blushing Bride. I just think that makes it even more whimsical and adorable. So I'm going to get some dimensionals out. Those are mini ones. Hold on, I need to find my regular size. There we are. Dimensionals. And put about 4 on the back of our elephant. And 2 for our sentiment. Luli says she loves the new seal. I do too. I just sometimes struggle with it. I think it's more of a user error than Stampin' Up that. It's my fault. I can't get it to work sometimes. I think it's because I try to go too quickly with it. And then just a little bit of seal on the back of our inside. Yeah, see, it works nice when you're going nice and slow, but when you're trying to film a video and make it go quick, it likes to stop on you. And so that's it. I have a card for a boy and a card for a girl, and you could easily make gender neutral cards. I think that giraffe would be super cute with a little bit of Daffodil Delight and pumpkin pie. I might do that next. But I love the stamp set. So if you're looking for a good baby card stamp set, check out the January to June mini catalog. And I will be live tomorrow in my VIP group. So if you are not a part of that yet, go on over and join. And I'll go live tomorrow at 11 a.m. And if not, I will see you guys next Friday. Have a good day.